Continuing with my NBA preview special, next up in the Southeast Division is the Orlando Magic. They're fighting Rob Hennigan's, and this is one of the more aggressive teams in the Eastern Conference and in the NBA altogether because if you notice, they traded away Tobias Harris actually before the offseason to Orlando, and it seemed like he was a good get at the time, and now I don't know why they would have gotten rid of him, other than the fact that they have a lot of players that seem to overlap on their roster. I mean, they have good players, and you sometimes have to worry about the fit or what's overlapping. Let's begin with the fact that they were able to trade for Ibaka on draft night. They did sign Bismack Biyombo in the free agency. They did re-sign Fournier, and they did already have Vucevic. And some people have said that because they got Biyombo and Ibaka that he's expendable. As a matter of fact, I think that people should hang on to the Magic should hang on to him simply because Ibaka can't leave through by the free agency because he's an unrestricted free agent after this season. You also may get traded if things start to go a little bit sideways. But if they don't, then yes, you can get rid of Vucevic. Although, I mean, he can score, and him and Ibaka can actually play well together. Ibaka has really stretched out his game to the three-point line, and they could give you a little bit inside-outside scoring, something that the Magic could take advantage of because they traded away Victor Oladipo. But that gives more opportunity now for Fournier to even a bigger role offensively, and Aaron Gordon, who gave us the butt dunk. Now, they got Frank Vogel, who's an underrated coach in my opinion, who should be able to do better than what they had. I mean, I think Jacques Vaughn was just learning on the job. Scott Skiles, it seemed like when they went to London, they never really recovered after that. Or they seemed to be going to their bit of a swoon, but they really didn't recover after the London trip and completely cratered out. And that's something that Rob Hennigan needs to turn around and definitely make the playoffs. He keeps saying that this is the year to make the playoffs. And for him, I think personally, it may be very important. Yes, 2015, he signed an extension through 17-18. But he's been the general manager of his team quite a while now, and no matter how young he is, you need to get the ball rolling. They need to make the playoffs, and even if they do make the playoffs, again, they're going to be somewhere in the bottom, maybe even an 8th seed, and may end up running into that buzzsaw, but they need to show some sort of progression. The problem is the following year next. Does Ibaka stay? Okay, then what do you do about the trio of Biyombo, Ibaka, and Vucevic? And what other pieces can you add to this team to make it even grow in the future so that you have the ability for development down the road and you're not just basically lowering your ceiling, but rather can break through that ceiling, and as LeBron James continues to decline, the Eastern Conference is going to get more open, wide open. How do you take advantage of that in the upcoming seasons? But for this year, goal is make the playoffs, hopefully just survive a gentleman's sweep, and just build for the future.